My first love comes at an early time when I was a young boy. It takes place in real life and online because you know that's just the generation I'm from and stuff. At an early age, there was this girl in the neighborhood. She went to the same school as me and stuff, but like we never had the same class, so I wasn't really tripping on her. I didn't even know her. But a lot of people were making fun of my one friend for liking her. Riding bikes around the neighborhood, and they're like, oh yeah, she's outside. So I'm like, oh, let me see who this chick is so I can make fun of my friend too. And so we riding around, and I see her. I wasn't ready for my heart to be open and awakened in such a way. Basically, I'm in my feelings over this chick now, and I'm trying to play it cool like, ha, you suck for liking her, but you know, realistically, I'm feeling the same way. I found myself just like being ruthless to this girl for no reason. That was my first taste of it. This person, like, that I barely know or whatever, is causing me to change. I'm teasing her, I'm doing all these different things. There was this game we played online that I thought was trash, but I found out she played it, so I'd be up until like 2 a.m. Message her, talk to her while I'm killing chickens in this weak ass game. She went to the church up the street. As a kid, I didn't like church, but like I was fully ready to wake up every Sunday and go to church because I knew she would be there. But then eventually she like stopped going to the same school as me, and I stopped seeing her in the neighborhood. And you know, like I'm like a little stressed out. And then she came back around like every summer. So like for me, it became like something to look forward to. So like years have passed, she's getting boyfriends, and for some reason I'm just like tearing all these dudes down. Realistically, I'm just like, I wish I was them. So we eventually get to like high school, and you know I see her on AIM again. She's telling me about this dude, and they're getting in fights and stuff. I'm like, well, you know, trying to give her advice, not to like further my agenda, but to actually help her. So, you know, I'm like, yo, if this isn't gonna work, maybe you guys shouldn't like be a thing. It is what it is. But you know, if you think you can make it work, you know, maybe you can do it. But then so, you know, she takes the advice, I guess. Usually I message her first all the time. And she messages me, not on some like, hey, how are you doing type shit like I usually do, but on some like, she's straight to business. Just like, oh, hey, guess what? I broke up with this guy. And I'm just like, cool. In my mind, I was like, let's fucking go. Because I thought like this was my moment. Not the moment right there, but it was coming. But I didn't want to be a rebound. So I was like, I'm gonna wait, I'm gonna chill, and I'm gonna get in there when the time is right. Next time I see her, she's with this dude. This tall, redheaded dude, like Ron Weasley looking motherfucker. We're all hanging out one day, and she's kind of getting in a fight with him and stuff like that around time of like homecoming that year. And I was like, just there for her. You know, we were outside, it was fall night, you know what I mean? We're talking, you know what I mean? She's in her feelings, she's crying, you know what I mean? And we shared this very long, intimate hug, you know what I mean? It was like, at that point in time, the best hug of my life. Time slowed down for that moment. And it was cool, you know? And it felt like the progress was still being made. But then again, she disappeared. Next thing I know, she's dating that dude. So at that point, like, she's in high school. I see her even less than I did throughout elementary and junior high. So I kind of let it go. Probably around senior year of high school. I don't know if you remember, like, the Truth Is trend or whatever. And she posted this really elaborate thing going through our whole history and stuff. And one of the lines kind of hit me in a way where I was like, fuck. Like, because she said something like, you'll never know how special you really were to me. When I read that, it felt like, damn, like there was a point in time when I could have been the one. All this time goes by, summer after junior year of college, and I walk into the neighborhood and I see her mom. So she's like super excited to see me, tells me to come inside. The girl eventually comes home, and you know, we just talk, you know what I mean? All the way until like 3 a.m. And for it to still be that smooth and that natural after all that time was just like a really good feeling inside. But I think the fact that our connection kind of continued through time is a testament to what it could have been. Like, a lot of people try to quantify it, I guess. They're like, oh, love is choosing to just be this and this and this, and love is this. But I think it's a feeling and a connection, and I think we definitely had that, whether it be romantic or not. It was there. And even though we didn't become a thing at any point, we still had a connection that like I cherish to this day.